So James Gunn has finally given us a Superman movie that actually feels like Superman. But now what? With the DCU officially in motion, it's time for us to talk about where the story goes next. We've got a fresh take on Clark Kent and a whole new world of possibilities. But what should Superman 2 look like?
Should it go bigger, weirder, or more personal? In this video, we're breaking down everything we want from the Superman sequel, from iconic comic arcs to the threats that could push this Superman to his limits.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Thomas.
I'm Merlin.
Together we're the Comic Lads, and today we are talking about Superman 2.
Do you want it to be a numbered sequel?
No, I love a subtitle. I really don't with numbered sequels anymore.
Me too. It makes it more timeless too.
Yeah, well, it's like, I don't want to see Superman 5, but I'd love to see, like, Superman... I didn't have a subtitle prepared.
Return of Henry Cavill. Guys, before we get into it, we want to hear from you in Question of the Week. As always, let us know your thoughts. What do you want to see from a Superman 2 movie?
And as always, guys, be sure to drop a like on the video. It really helps us out. Subscribe if you have not already. Become one
with the Super Lads.
The Super Lads.
Alright, getting right into it. A lot of superhero movies are made or broken by what villain appears.
Yes.
I think we're both very happy with how Nicholas Hoult, Lex Luthor, performed in the first outing for Superman, but I feel like we both want some more interesting, never-before-seen villains in the next movie.
Absolutely. You mentioned someone that I have been wanting to see in live action for years now, and that's Mongol.
Mongol, if you guys are not familiar with him, he's kind of like an otherworldly dictator. He makes a lot of appearances in shows like Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. Fantastic villain, both physically and kind of as a contrast to what Clark's morals are.
He is the leader of a gladiatorial Colosseum planet called Warworld, in which he finds aliens from all across the galaxy and pits them against each other in...
kind of like a contest of champions style scenario.
Exactly. I feel like it's such an easy Superman movie, dude.
It's such an easy Superman movie also to expand the DCU, because you could have so many, like, D-list characters appear in that tournament that have to fight against Superman.
Yeah, you were talking about this character before we started recording as maybe a secondary superhero to Superman in this movie. Dude, what if he just meets Martian Manhunter as one of the other gladiators?
Definitely. I mean,
my god.
If you've seen the original Justice League cartoon, they do go to Warworld together and they face off against Mongol. And it's a great contrast of personalities between them.
Yeah, and I feel like he also is a bit more jaded than Superman because he lost his world when he was an adult, and Superman lost it when he was a baby, and he doesn't really know it, but Jean remembers it and carries this pain with him. If we're going with that origin, I like Jean being the last Martian. I think it's a cool kind of parallel to Superman.
And it would be really great thematically with David Corenswet's Superman, where he wants to help him out. Maybe he can almost see himself in John, because they are both aliens. Very prominently, they're the two alien characters on the Justice League.
Yep.
So there's a lot there for them to connect on. But it also begs the question, do we want Superman to go this cosmic in his second outing?
Yeah, because we already got like an interdimensional rift that like almost tore the world in half, so I'm like, do we want to go even bigger and crazier for his second outing, or do we want a more personal on-Earth story for Superman?
Yeah, and Mongol is a great villain. If he doesn't appear in this next movie, he could easily appear in another movie as a villain, you know, the third or fourth sequel even.
For sure. Or he could even be a Supergirl villain.
Oh my god.
Equally.
You know what I would love to?
Yeah.
This isn't even about Superman anymore, but if he ever like faces off against Sinestro further down the line.
Mongol?
Yeah.
Oh.
But he like, just like in the comics where he has like a ring per finger.
Well, Sinestro's actor is like 60 years old, so I think that's gonna happen, just like Hal.
Ah, Jesus.
Which means all his stories are behind him.
God damn it. But if we do want to keep things on Earth, I mean, I think we're both huge fans of Metallo.
Yeah, I don't think he can like carry a whole movie on his back. I think he's definitely like a movie opener villain, a la Crossbones from Civil War.
Yeah, or he could be someone like the Shocker from Spider-Man Homecoming.
Like a henchman type villain.
Yeah, he's not really there to plot and scheme. He's more there to just be a physical foil. And speaking of the first movie, I do feel like James Gunn might be planning a Bizarro return.
I hope so, because people that are saying that, like, the Superman clone died, I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. No,
Yeah,
he didn't.
Hopefully he got sucked through the black hole to, like, Bizarro world or something.
Let's bring him back. Let's have him be corrupted in whatever weird black hole dimension he just came in, and when he comes back, however he would.
Maybe he could even make his way back and forge his own identity as Superman. Kind of like how he does in the animated series, where he tries to do good, but it's just causing destruction.
And then, like, he starts to deteriorate.
Yeah, and he becomes a very sympathetic villain.
Yeah. But also, I think there's another villain that we kind of have just been itching to see for years now. And that's Brainiac.
Brainiac is an interesting choice because he could so easily be a Justice League villain.
And I do think the both of us still kind of would love to see him as a Justice League villain, but there's nothing that says he can't appear twice.
Absolutely.
You know, Loki was the villain in like 6 movies and nobody was complaining.
Absolutely. That's a great comparison.
You know what I mean?
And I like Brainiac because he can play both roles. He could so easily lead an invasion as well as just go like toe-to-toe with Superman in a solo movie.
Definitely.
So he is definitely an interesting pick.
And I know we said we were like not sure if we wanted to go more cosmic or more down to earth, but Brainiac can attack the earth, you know, and it can still be kind of down to earth, I guess.
100%. But not just villains, there's definitely a need, I think, for both of us to see some side characters, not just superpowered like the Martian Manhunter pick we referenced earlier, but also give us some Daily Planet.
Yes, listen, we perfectly cast all of them for this new Superman movie, and I feel like we barely even scratched the surface of these characters, and I want to see more of them. I want to see more of their interactions with Clark Kent. I want to see Clark writing stories with all of them.
Yeah, some of my favorite moments from the first movie was just his little interactions with Jimmy Olsen when he first clocks into work.
Yeah.
I want to see more of that. And I also want to see Clark take on more of a journalistic side this movie.
Agreed.
The best Superman stories in my eyes, you know, looking back at comic books and Superman the Animated Series, is when he fights the villains as Superman, but he does almost detective-like work as Clark Kent.
And on the other side of that, I would just love to see Supergirl in a Superman sequel. I would love to see them fighting together, because I know he's probably going to be barely in Supergirl's solo film next year, which is fine. My heart wants to see them fighting together.
It would be cool too if Brainiac at one point even takes over Kara's mind and makes her fight Kal one-on-one.
So we're just doing My Adventures with Superman.
100%. Fuck yeah.
It's peak, so
Yeah.
you know, why not?
2 superhuman fucking people battering each other across Metropolis?
Yeah, and then to see her, like, overcome that and then fight Brainiac herself. Are we pitching a Supergirl movie?
Absolutely. But that does beg the question, actually. I do want to see some formation, or at least beginning of a formation of the Justice League in this movie.
Yeah.
Especially if it comes before Justice League, the solo movie itself.
Do you think it will?
I think it will.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll see Justice League until at least 2030.
And you know what? I'm fine with that.
Yeah, let's build up to it a little bit.
Absolutely.
And especially if he does meet characters like Martian Manhunter in this movie, forget about it. They could be like even 2 of the founding members of the Justice League.
Fuck yeah. This whole video begs a question, though, and I would love to know your take, because I don't think we've talked about this. Do you want James Gunn on Superman 2?
I really like James Gunn's directing style. It doesn't always jive with me, especially humor-wise. I do feel like he was slightly more subdued for the first Superman movie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing another director take a shot at it.
Me too.
I also feel like James Gunn is at his best when he's directing multiple different, like, bombastic personalities.
Yeah.
I think that's a big reason why teams like the Justice Gang were even included in the first movie in the first place.
Because it's right up his alley.
But something tells me Justice League will be handled by James Gunn.
Justice League?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I'll take it too.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Guys, this might be the first time ever we've been excited for a Superman sequel.
Yes, literally it is the first time ever.
I mean, I can't remember watching Man of Steel way back in the day and getting excited about what comes next.
Yeah, well, even when BVS was like coming out, I was like, oh, he's gonna break Batman's neck.
Yeah. So guys, those are just a few of the things we want to see. If you enjoy this style of content and want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and also
hit the notification bell so you can get notified for every single one of our future uploads.
And if you guys want to see even even more of us, check out our YouTube/Patreon memberships. Link in the description below. Ton of fun over there.
You get access to our weekly podcast, our Discord server. You can chat with us every day about anything you want, and early access to all of our future uploads.
So thank you to all of our channel members. We love you dearly.
We love you.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.